Welcome to PodLife, where every day is a new chance to grow. Today, I want to talk about something that can truly transform your life, choosing to see the good in every situation. Life is unpredictable. Things don't always go as planned, and sometimes it feels like we're stuck in situations beyond our control. But what if I told you that you always have a choice? A choice to focus on what's going wrong or to see the good even when it's hard. Let's have a real conversation about shifting your perspective and how learning to see the good can change the way you experience life. You know how two people can go through the same situation but come out with completely different attitudes? One sees it as a disaster, while the other finds a lesson, an opportunity, or even gratitude. That's because our experiences are shaped not just by what happens to us, but by how we choose to see them. It's not your fault if you focus on the negative. Our brains are wired to detect danger, to remember bad experiences, to focus on what could go wrong. It's a survival instinct. But the good news is, just like a muscle, you can train your brain to see the positive instead of the negative. When something goes wrong, our first instinct is often to ask, why is this happening to me? But what if instead we asked, what can I learn from this? Or how can this make me stronger? It doesn't mean ignoring pain or pretending everything is perfect. It means looking for growth, opportunity, and meaning in every situation. You don't have to force yourself to be positive all the time. Start small. When something difficult happens, take a deep breath and ask, is there anything good in this? Maybe it's a lesson, maybe it's a new perspective, maybe it's just the fact that you're still standing. Little by little, these small shifts change the way you see the world. Gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to shift your perspective. Even in the middle of a tough situation, you can still find something to be grateful for. It might be the people who support you, the strength you've gained, or simply the fact that you have another day to try again. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. Think about the hardest thing you've ever been through. At the time, it probably felt overwhelming. But looking back, how did it shape you? Did it make you stronger, wiser, more resilient? The truth is, some of our biggest struggles teach us the most valuable lessons. Every challenge is preparing you for something greater. Failure is a hard pill to swallow, but it's also one of the best teachers. Instead of seeing failure as proof that you're not good enough, see it as proof that you tried, that you stepped out of your comfort zone. Every failure brings you closer to success because it teaches you what doesn't work and what you need to improve. When you choose to focus on the good, something amazing happens, your energy changes. You start attracting better opportunities, better relationships, and a better mindset. Why? Because your thoughts shape your reality. The way you see the world influences the way the world responds to you. One of the biggest sources of stress is trying to control things that are beyond our control. But when you accept that you can't always change what happens, only how you react, life becomes lighter. Let go of the need to control everything and instead focus on controlling your perspective. The people you surround yourself with influence your mindset. If you're always around negativity, it's hard to stay positive. But if you spend time with people who uplift, inspire, and challenge you to see the good, your perspective naturally shifts. Choose your circle wisely. Seeing the good isn't just about looking at the world differently, it's also about how you see yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up over mistakes. Instead of saying, I always mess up, try saying, I'm learning and improving every day. The way you talk to yourself matters. Perspective shifts don't happen overnight. It takes practice. Make it a habit to find one good thing in every day, even the hard ones. Over time, your brain will start naturally looking for the positive instead of the negative. At the end of the day, it all comes down to this: you have a choice. You can choose to focus on what's going wrong, or you can choose to see the good. You can choose to be bitter, or you can choose to be better. That choice is yours every single day. Choosing to see the good doesn't mean life will always be easy. It doesn't mean ignoring pain or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to believe that even in the hardest moments, there's still something worth holding on to. Thank you for listening to PodLife. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who needs this reminder. Keep growing, keep choosing the good, and I'll see you in the next episode.